Hello, everybody. Today is normally Throwback Thursday, but today also happens to be Thanksgiving. But we have to talk about the Scream 7 situation because it just keeps getting crazier and crazier. So let's jump right into it. Okay, so the situation with Scream 7 got a lot weirder because now, in addition to losing Melissa Barrera, because she posted some stuff that Spyglass didn't agree with, which that's a whole political thing that we're not going to get into on this channel because I don't talk politics on this channel at all. I'll leave that for some of the other channels to do, and if you don't know about the situation, you can check it out. It's all over the news right now. Melissa Barrera was fired for comments she made on Instagram by Spyglass, so she will no longer be in Scream 7. Now, this comes hot on the heels of that. We are now being told that Jenna Ortega is not going to be in the movie either. Now, Deadline has reported that her participation was already not going to be there. She already couldn't be in the movie. Because of the writer's strike and the actor's strike and how long it took, all of a sudden her schedule was out of whack. She had too much going on. She's working on Beetlejuice 2, which is being filmed, which, is kind of getting ready to go back to being filmed, or it's being filmed right now. But they started on that movie before the writer's strike and actor's strike happened, and they kind of have to go back to that. She also has to go back to the Wednesday Addams series. So we know for a fact that she is not going to be in this movie now, and it has nothing at all to do with Melissa Barrera. Now, this is where a lot of YouTubers that you're seeing out there are telling you something that's kind of a fallacy, that she is quitting because of the Melissa Barrera situation, or that this is just happening now because basically the studio is getting revenge on the people that participated in the strike. And neither one of these things is true. These things are not true at all. Melissa Barrera's firing is tragic because I do like her as an actress, and this means that the script has to be rewritten. This means the script has to be rewritten without her and without Jenna Ortega. So I don't know how far along they were in the script, but all of that has to be trashed. Now you're looking at the possibility that all of the Carpenter sister friends will not be in there as well. And this is understandable. If they're not going to have the Carpenter sisters, they might not have the other friends either. So now that entire situation is over, it's done, and there's nothing they can do about it. The other issue here is that Neve Campbell supposedly is still having pay issues or something. This is a rumor I heard, and I don't know. I think this is false because she's already kind of hinted that she might be in the movie. Now, whether or not she's in the movie after all is said and done now remains to be seen. This whole thing could kind of self-destruct and destroy the Scream franchise for now. It could, but I don't think it will. I think what we're going to see happen is they're going to rewrite the script. And I think they're going to rewrite it and we're going to see it move forward. I think that this is a bad thing because we were used to these people. But now more than ever, we're going to have some star power in the new Scream movie if they do move forward. So I do think Neve Campbell is going to be pursued, and they're going to pay her whatever it takes to bring her in. Because that's one of the other rumors that I heard that I want to address here, is that Melissa Barrera was fired not for the comments, but because the studio wanted to use the money on Neve Campbell. This is not true either. The situation between all of these is not connected. no matter what rumors start to spin out of control, this is something that happens in Hollywood from time to time. And people get fired, and the studio ultimately does have the say. Now, whether or not we agree with them on their decision is irrelevant. I personally look at this as bad only because I absolutely do love the actress. I think that her performance in the movie was amazing, and I'm going to miss the character of Sam. But now Jenna Ortega's out too, and of course I'm going to miss her as well. But those two are not connected. And the Neve Campbell situation, even if she is suddenly having issues with pay, it's not connected in any way, shape, or form to the other two situations. And I kind of want to let people know that, because I feel that you are going to be bombarded with all of these rumors that are unfounded. They're just making stuff up now to kind of add controversy and add fuel to the fire. And while this whole thing is tragic and unfortunate, it's something that does happen. Now, that being said, they're going to need that star power. I do think we're going to see Neve Campbell come back. And I do think we're going to see Kirby come back as well. And Patrick Dempsey could very well return as Sydney's husband. I think that's something we could see. Maybe the script is rewritten so that her kids are now a major part of it, and we could see her kids potentially be more grown up than what they should be, you know, age them up a little bit to where their friends are now putting them in jeopardy. And it could be a whole thing. And it could be a thing where Sydney's kids take over the franchise. I don't know that I'm opposed to that. Of course, I would rather continue on from where we were at. But given the situation, if they brought in Sydney's kids and made them the center of attention in this movie, it would also kind of give Sydney a lot more to do. We could potentially see Neve Campbell in a much bigger capacity in this movie, and it would give her some interesting scenes to participate in, because if you're putting a mama bear's kids in jeopardy, oh, they're going to go off on somebody. And I fear for whoever this killer is in the movie if they're going after Sydney's kids. Because you're not going to have the wisecracking Sydney at that point. Any one-liners she says at that point are just going to be meant to be cruel and mean towards this person, because that would kind of present it as a much darker film than the previous ones we've gotten. And it would have to be more violent at that stage. So I honestly think that whatever happens here happens. A lot of people are speculating that the entire Scream franchise is going to explode, that it's not going to be a thing anymore. This is possible, but I doubt this is what actually happens. I don't think that's what we're going to see here. I think the Scream franchise will survive this. I think they're going to rewrite the script. They're going to give us a movie that potentially would be good. However, you're going to have a lot of people from this point on bombarding the Scream franchise with hate, bombarding the Scream franchise with all sorts of things like the Scream franchise needs to die. And I don't think that's necessarily true. This, like every other franchise, now has whatever controversies it has, and I think it will move forward from where it is. I think it will move forward, and we will get to see another Scream movie. I don't think this is the end. It's just a very unfortunate new beginning. But I want to know what you guys think. As always, we want to know what you guys think. Leave us a comment in the comment box below. Make sure you share this video with all of your friends. Hope you guys are having an amazing Thanksgiving. Make sure you hit that like button. It's free. It helps the channel, and we appreciate it. Miko says we need more subscribers. You don't want to disappoint Miko, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell while you're down there so you don't miss a single video we do. And friends, at the end of the day, I know it, you know it, and Miko knows it. Fandom is family.